Hi guys, you should have taken both the Chapter 14 spelling and vocab quizzes at this point. Now you are ready to move on to the mini writing lesson for today. There are two different pieces to this. The first is a sensory writing activity. The second is a punctuation and homophones activity. We will share both together on Monday before the prose presenters begin. The first thing I want you to do is to watch the TEDx video about writing descriptively. It's the second video on the assignment. This video will help you to understand why it's so important for authors and creators to really be descriptive when they write. If you can build a scene, you can take your readers anywhere. And that's really what we want to do for the first writing activity. Go ahead and watch the How to Write Descriptively video and then come back to these instructions. For the sensory writing activity, you'll need your INB opened up to the next page in your journal section around page 110. You'll be creating a table in your INB like the one on the screen now. It should have 5 different columns, one for each of the 5 senses: smell, taste, touch, hear, and see. For each of the 5 senses, you will be coming up with at least 2 descriptive phrases or sentences for each sense to describe the third video on the assignment. You'll notice I've included an optional third time as well, which you are more than welcome to do. When you go back to the assignment, you should see a third video called Sensory Writing Scene, and this should open up to this screen. I really want you to maximize that so that you can fully imagine yourself in this place. How can you be as descriptive as possible, hitting each one of those 5 senses? Go ahead and take the time to do that, and then you can return to the instructions video. All right, for the punctuation and homophones activity, you will need the half slip of paper from the sub. On one side, you will be correcting punctuation in a Dear John letter from Jane. Be careful in punctuating because there are 2 different tones this letter can take. On the other side, you will be correcting a very poorly written letter from me. Fix all of the incorrect words so that I can feel confident in sending this letter out to someone. Make sure that when you do finish, you take that slip of paper and save it somewhere for Monday. We will again be going over those and the sensory writing before presenters begin. After you complete both activities, you can pull up your creative writing piece from Wednesday that you have saved in a Google Doc. I want you to read through your writing, paying attention to homophones, punctuation, and places where you could add sensory language. All right, if you finished all 4 steps of those instructions, you now have the rest of the class period to read your AR book. Remember, next week is midterm already, so you should have at least 1 AR test taken by this point. Also, don't forget about our deal for the quarter. If you can get at least 35 AR points this quarter, you can have a goal of 10 points for the 4th. Finally, don't forget to practice your academic bold piece over the weekend. Time and record yourselves. If you haven't had a chance to look at the rubrics, you can find them in Canvas in several different places. Have a great weekend, guys. See you later.